Hello and welcome to a 20-minute session of Pilates Flow. It's International Women's Day today and I decided to go live everywhere. So I'm live in my profile page, in YouTube, so not just in my subscription pages, which people are actually paying for. So I thought I would share the love today with this 20-minute session. So I hope if you get a chance to do it, you enjoy it. It is intermediate. So it kind of requires a little bit of Pilates knowledge. However, I will talk you through some of the teaching points and make you be aware to watch out for your lower back. So just listen out for that if you're trying this for the first time. Fabulous. And anti-postnatal ladies, I will give the teaching options for those, the different options. Brilliant. So I've got some Caribbean music on in the background. So try and get into that. I feel like dancing now. Always when my music's on. Wonderful. So let's get ourselves first of all into a lovely position, which is neutral, feet hip width apart, lengthen up. So imagine you're being pulled up by a piece of string, roll your shoulders down and tuck your tailbone under. So don't stand with your back arched, don't stand all slouched, tuck your tailbone under and you are ready to go. So we're going to just start with some simple moves. Now this is going to make us want to wobble if we're not used to Pilates. So as you lift one arm and the opposite leg, brace your core in. Exhaling on the way up. Fabulous. Then out to the side. Beautiful posture. Brace your core. Lovely. One more. Then we're going to do some roll downs. So take a breath and as you exhale, roll like a floppy rag doll. Bending your knees if you need to take off any stiffness from your lower back. Then brace your core and come back up again. Reaching up to the ceiling, big stretch round. Go again. Roll. So if you feel this in your lower back at all, you shouldn't do it. If you feel any exercise in your lower back, don't do it. Just wait for the next exercise. One more of those. Roll down. Brace your core. Come up. Big stretch round. Ready for some lunges. Forwards. Forward. So with Pilates, we're trying to maintain a beautiful posture throughout. So imagine you've got a boiling hot cup of coffee balancing on your head. You don't want it to fall off. If these lunges don't work for your knees, just do squats. Brilliant. Keep going. Brace your core as you push back. Fabulous. And then out to the side, arms round. Out, arms round. Lovely. Ooh, brace your core. And then the diagonal. So lunge diagonally. Maintaining and holding your coffee on your head. Brilliant. So lovely standing warm up here. And now lunge backwards, twisting round on the diagonal. You didn't see that, did you? Down we go. Fabulous. Then we're going to turn onto our side, face on, and we're going to do some balance, circle, lift, and tilt. Then brace your core to return. Let me go again. Circle, lift, brace to tilt. So if you hear me saying brace, that means tummy goes towards spine, arms. And again, circle, lift and tilt into what you might think is a T position. Then return. And again, circle, lift, brace your core and tilt. Brace to return. And again, circle, lift, tilt. It does not matter if you're wobbling about. Wobbling is good. That means you're using your muscles. Circle, lift, tilt. Brace to return. 2 more. Posture, circle, lift and tilt. One more. Posture, circle, lift and tilt. Fabulous. Now going back to the other side, when you tilt this time, you're going to lift up and down. Ready? You might need to hold on to something, that's fine. Lift, tilt. When you found your balance, bend the supporting leg a few times. And brace your core to return. That went well. Sometimes on this mat I'm wobbling all over the place. Let's see what happens to the other side. So brace your core, lift, tilt. Feel free to hold on to something if you're too wobbly. When you found your balance. That went well as well. Believe me, it does not always go that well. Fantastic. Let's stretch. Reach, reach. 3, 4, and out. Arms behind your back, lift. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now round your back, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up you come. Take one ankle. Lift your chin, beautiful posture. Other side. We are going to roll down and onto the mat. Fabulous. Take a breath. Roll down. Walk your hands forward and push yourself into this dog stretch where we're going to bend one leg, then the other. Let your head drop, let your facial features droop towards the mat and soften your elbow joint. Keep swapping foot positions, can you see? Okay, anti-postnatal, you could carry on with this while the rest of us flatten out into a plank. Do not let your pelvis drop. Brace your core. Ready for 8. Mounting climb. 1. Slowly in time to the offbeat. 2. Brace your core. 3. 4. 5. Your butt should not be lifting. Your back should be still. 7. Back to the dog stretch, everybody. Walk hands back to feet. Dangle like a rag doll. Brace your core to come up. Stretch. Take a big step forward. Go wide, I shall show you, and drop down into a sumo or something like it. And if you can, rock side to side. In your own time. I'm just getting into the beat here. Lovely music, love it. It's one of my new ones, this. And then let's push on the knees very gently. not too hard. Now head down, brace your core, back up, turn, dog stretch. Bend one knee, then the other. We are going to repeat that. So anti-postnatal, you're not allowed to do planks. So if you're happy in this position, keep going. Whilst the rest of us flatten out. Lift your chin, don't let your pelvis drop. 8 mountain climbers. 1. Slowly, this is harder, slowly. 3, do not let your butt lift up and down if you can help it. 6, 7, brace your core, push into the dog stretch. Walk hands back to feet, dangle like a ragdoll and slowly pull up, bending knees if you need to. We are going to do one more sumo. Arms up. Take a step forward or face the camera, whatever way you're doing it. Go wide, drop down. The more of these you practice, the easier they get, I promise. Okay. Try and drop the buttocks down. Some of your heels will be up. This is hard. But believe me, again, when you practice makes perfect. So just rocking side to side. Now I'm going to push elbows onto knees. If I go crazy and push too much, I'm going to injure myself. So just a gentle push. Fabulous. Head down, brace your core into one more dog stretch. And then onto knees. Going wide knees and into the child's pose. So sitting back on your heels and wriggle left to right. Very gently. Then onto all fours and also wriggle like a dog wagging its tail. Very gently. Now pull your tummy up so that your back is not hollowing down. Pull it up into what we call neutral. Soften your elbow joints and take it into a cat stretch. Head goes down. Back is drawing up towards the ceiling. And then flatten out. So I say flatten out. Anti-postnatal, don't drop down. Strong backs don't drop down like this. Just go more flat. And then arch up. And hollow down if you can. Or if you should. Brilliant. Back to neutral with your core braced in. Brace your core as you lift one arm and the opposite leg. So you're alternating here. And once again, your back should not be moving. If anybody's got weak wrists, pop yourself down like this. This is good for everybody. Brace your core, and it's particularly good for weaker backs. Brace your core as you lift. Anti-postnatal, carry on with this. Others, what we're going to do now is start from all fours, slide your leg back, then the other one, then lower that one back down and lower the other one down. Your back shouldn't move, you're going super slowly. Now go with the other leg first. Soften your elbow joints if you're locking out. Fabulous. And let's hold that plank for 20 seconds. Anti-postnatal, no planks. Don't drop down. Let's go. 10. On your knees. Then if you can pop onto your forearm across the mat, arm up to the ceiling. Hold that there, just a few seconds. So you could be on straight legs if you want. And then you're going to do big circles. So weaker backs, beginners, stay on your knees, and the rest of us try this version. Let's do forearm revelations. 3, 4, back onto knees for 10 hip hitches, dropping hips towards the mat and lifting. Let your thigh touch down. How's it going? 10. Okay, very seamlessly, in a beautiful flow movement, switch sides. Arm up to the ceiling. Let's get in position. Some of you on knees, some of you popping onto straight legs for your forearm revelations. Back down onto knees for 10 hip hitches. So 10 is just a number. Do more or do less. Fantastic. Turning round, sitting on your bum. Have you got a ball? If you have, brilliant. If you haven't, does not matter. Popping yourself on the mat. Regular participants will have a ball, and those of you trying it out won't. It's just good for positioning. So pop it between the knees if you have one, and we're going to do some beautiful knee rolls, but adding arm movement overhead. So inhale as you drop and brace your core, and exhale to return. So I'll do a few of these. Fabulous. Can you do this now? Extending the top leg as you reach the side. So again, as I reach over to the side, extending the top leg, not letting my back arch, not letting my ribs flare. Fabulous. Squeezing the ball if you have it. Not losing the ball. Okay, how's it going? Arms by side. Let's do some shoulder bridge. So tilt your lower back into the mat and return. Tilt, lift the buttocks, then return. Tilt, brace the core, pinch the pelvic floor, then return. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Halfway up the back, so tilt, pinch the pelvic floor and roll back down. Roll, best exercise. Halfway up, roll back down, one more of those, and halfway up. Okay, all the way up now. Tilt, all the way up, roll back down. Tilt, all the way up, roll back down. So you exhale as your body goes up, and again as it goes down. All the way up, roll back. Okay, we are going to add something to it. So anti-postnatal, you are going to continue just like this, because the next thing we're going to do is a sit-up. Now, if anybody does this next thing and they can't get up without their feet lifting, carry on with this. Okay, otherwise you are going to roll up. On the way down, slide your legs forward, sit up. Reach up, fold, forward. Roll back down, bend the legs. And again, ready? Tilt, roll up. Back down, slide forward. Sit, fold forward. Okay, so if you are not coming up, if you are coming up with your legs, feet lifting, this is too strenuous and you'll injure your lower back. So just continue with the shoulder bridge. So you collapse and roll down. I'll do a few of these. I love the flow of this. Slide. Roll back down. How's that feeling? Two more. Tilts. Up we go. Oh my gosh, I hadn't looked at the time. We're pretty much done. Wow. Have you enjoyed this flow? Let me know. Let me know what you think. And if you've enjoyed it and you're thinking, actually, I could exercise from home, then maybe you could join my £10 per month subscription group where there are now 300 videos. Unbelievable. Let's stretch forward, everybody. Hold it there for 10 seconds. So yeah, now 300 videos and increasing to choose from. Fitness, Pilates and HIIT. All sorts of different types of things. So remove your ball. We're going to finish off with a cuddle of the right leg into the chest. Pull it in, stretch the left leg away. Pull. Pull it in and then let go of the left hand. Let the knee drop open. And then switch. Now anti-postnatal, you are not twisting. So you're switching hands and twisting. And of course these workouts are not just for ladies. I've got lots of men that come to my classes, but I haven't got lots of men in my membership, so that's an interesting one. This is so for men as well. In fact, they need it more than us because they were the ones that didn't stretch when they were younger. Fabulous. And then a final twist, and then we will finish off with a dog stretch to come up. So if you can, nicely sitting up and then turning around, tuck your toes under. So because of the speed of that was actually quite intermediate because a beginner would struggle to follow that, I think, at that pace. Regular classes, I spend much more time on each exercise, explaining it deeply, and all of my classes are generally multi-level. But I really felt like doing that today. My body wanted the flow. So I hope even if you watched it, you enjoyed it. Anyway, we are up again, and that was really enjoyable. The time flew. So brace your core. I could have gone on and on, flowing away there. And there you go. Lovely. Take care, everybody, and please get in touch if you'd like to join the subscription at all. Bye. See you.